Hello, my name is Stefan. I hope you're feeling well today, and I hope you are feeling like you're ready to move your bodies and do some exercise, because today we are going to go through a workout together. Now, exercise, even just a little bit every day, is great. It can make your muscles and your bones feel really strong. It's great for your brain as well, so you can focus more and you can do more learning, whether you're at home or you're at school. It can give you more energy, so you can play for longer, whether that's outside playing games or climbing on a climbing frame, or even building a fort with pillows and cushions in your bedroom. It's great for your heart and your lungs as well, so you can keep your body nice and fit and healthy, which is really important. But the most important thing, the thing I think is the best about exercise, is that it can make your mind and your body feel really good. Exercising even just a little bit every day can make you feel happier and more energized and ready to do just about anything, and that's fantastic. Now, today we're going to go through our exercise session. We're going to start off, if you haven't already, find a bit of space on the floor, standing up. We're going to go through our warm-up and get our bodies ready for exercise. So, when you're standing, make sure you have space around you. You can move your arms like this, just to make sure there's no body or no objects in the way that you're going to bump into. And we can start our warm-up. We're going to hold our hands out in front like we're riding a scooter or a bicycle. This isn't how you ride a scooter or a bicycle, by the way. What we're going to do is turn our wrists around in a circle. Now, it doesn't matter which way you started moving your hands, just follow me and move your hands around. That's it. So we're warming up our wrists and our arms a little bit with this one. Now we're going to go back the other way. Let's see, it's a bit of a thinker. You have to really concentrate just on moving your hands. Now the tricky bit. We're going to move one hand one way and then move the other hand the other way. Oh, that's really tricky. Let's see, are you doing it? Doesn't matter if you're not. Now we're going to change directions and go one way with one hand and the other way with the other hand. That's really tricky. All right, now we can start doing the same movement but with our arms now. And you can even start moving your shoulders and even the rest of your body. It's like a crazy dance. All right, really getting my arms and my legs as well moving with this one. Ooh, keeping my balance there. Okay, from there, we're going to bring our hands up like this, and we're just going to turn and move across from one side to the other. Now you can let your feet move with this one as well, and just turn, getting the whole of the middle of your body turning from side to side. Breathe as you move, just as it's comfortable for you. All right. Whew. Now we're going to do a swimming move. So one arm is going to come up and you're going to make a big circle and look behind you, just like you were swimming backwards in a swimming pool. Nice and tall, reaching one hand up and around. Can you look all the way behind you? That's it. Stretch, fingers right to the ceiling. Let's do one more on each side. Nice and slow. Doesn't need to be too fast. Up and around. Very good. Now we're going to go with our hands on hips and our feet apart, and we're going to do some hula hooping. Have you ever done hula hooping? Just take your hips out and around in a big circle. Now, I'm not very good at hula hooping yet. That's because I'm practicing, and that's okay. Not be very good at something. You don't have to be very good at everything. As long as you practice, you can just get better every time you try it. So hips nice and smooth as we go around, and we're going to change the direction now. That's it. Feet apart, making that big circle with your hips. All right, very good. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a frog squat. I'm just going to bring my feet apart and reach my hands down to the floor and back up. Down and then back up. I'll do this so you can see from the side. Hands down and then standing nice and tall. Doesn't matter if it's just the fingertips or whether you can get your whole palm flat to the floor. Now try and keep your heels flat as you do this one, and you can have your feet just as wide as you want to. That's it. Excellent. All right, now we're going to do that same move again. We want the space in front of us. We're going to bring our hands back down to the floor and we're going to walk our hands out. That's it. And then we're going to walk our hands back. Doesn't matter if you bend your knees whilst you're doing it. Let's go down again and we'll walk our hands out into a plank, like a straight line from our head to our heels. Let's go for one more together. Down to the hands and then walking out and then walking back. All right, that was really good for that upper body, for our shoulders and our arms. Next, we're going to do some marching on the spot. All right, just like we're sergeant majors, we can move our arms and get our whole bodies working with this one. Now we're going to march on the spot in a circle. Let's go to the left, marching round, arms and knees moving as much as you can. Let's go to the right. Do you know the left and right? Doesn't matter. If not, let's go back one more time in each direction. There we go. Nice and high with those knees. Chest up. Marching nice and proud. All right. Now we're going to do a bit of skipping. I'm going to have the skipping rope behind me, just pretending, and 1 foot up. This is how I skip. And we're going to move that imaginary skipping rope. Now you might be better at skipping than me. And again, that's okay. And if you skip differently, that's all right as well. You might be able to skip with both feet. You might be able to skip both feet at the same time, like this. You might be able to hop from side to side. All right, that's really getting my heart up. Now, the next one we're going to do is a hop and a twist. We're going to hop and point our feet one way, and bring our hands the other way. And then we're going to go back. And then we're going to do that again and again. That's it. And you can speed it up just as fast as you can go. Teachers too, come on. Hop, hop, twisting and hopping. And you can feel how you're now having to breathe a little bit more. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm certainly warmed up. All right, fantastic work. Now we're going to go into the next part, the main part of our workout. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to do 2 exercises. I'm going to demonstrate them both now, and then we're going to repeat them a few times over. So the first exercise is going to be a jumping jack. I'll demonstrate it now. Feet together, hands down by your side, nice and tall. We're going to skip the feet out and clap, and then bring the feet back. You might know this one. Let's do it together. Up, and another one. Up, perfect. Now the next exercise is going to be our frog squat that we did in our warm-up. So feet apart, and then hands touching the floor, and back up. Let's do it together. Down and up, perfect. Now, we're going to do 9 of our jumping jacks. Don't worry, I'll do the counting because you've already done the learning today. And then we're going to do 1 of our frog squats, okay? Now, are you ready to follow me through these? 9 and 1. Jumping jacks first. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Now our squat, down, and that's 1. Whew. All right, now we're going to do 8 of our jumping jacks and 2 of our frog squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2 of our squats, down and up, down and up. Excellent. Now we're going to do 7, yes, you've guessed it, 7 of our jumping jacks and 3 of our frog squats. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And 3 of our frog squats. 1, all the way to the floor if you can. 2, 3. Whew. Yes, I'm getting warm. Okay, now we're going to go for 6 of our jumping jacks and 4 of our frog squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. 4 frog squats. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, feet wide, 3, and 4. Excellent. All right, now we're going to go, that's right, for 5 of each. 5 of our jumping jacks and 5 of our frog squats. Let's go. 1, teachers 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feet apart, heels flat. Off we go into our frog squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, we are halfway through. Now we are going to go for 4 of our jumping jacks and 6 of our frog squats. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stop there. 6 frog squats. 1, hands all the way to the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Excellent, you're doing really, really well. Now it's 3 of our jumping jacks and 7 of our frog squats. Are you ready? Still with me? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Feet wide. Here we go for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and tall at the top. 6 and 7. Whew. We are nearly there. We're going to do 2 jumping jacks now and then 8 of our frog squats. Let's go. 1, 2. Here we go for 8 of these. Down and up. That's 1, 2. Just touching the floor. 3, 4 with the fingertips. 5 or the palms. 6, 7, and 8. We are nearly there. We have got how many now? That's right, it's just 1 of our jumping jacks and then 9 of our frog squats. Last little bit to go. Let's go. 1 and 9 of these squats. 1, 2. Teachers as well. Come on, teachers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Whew. Wowee. All right, I'm definitely feeling warmer and my heart rate is going and my breathing is up after that. Well done indeed for following through me with those exercises. We'll have a little pause and I'm going to talk about the next thing we're going to do. So you can just shake your arms and your legs and keep moving around a little bit. We're going to do some stretching and some balancing for the next part of our exercise, okay? So, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to use our frog squat that we did just now and in our warm-up. And have you heard of the hungry, hungry caterpillar? I'm sure you probably have. We're going to move a little bit like a caterpillar in this next exercise. We want the space in front of us, and I'm going to go with my feet wide. I'll demonstrate first. My hands are going to go down, and then I'm going to walk out. And then from here, I'm going to walk my feet towards my hands. From there, I'm going to walk my feet back and then walk my hands back to my feet. And we're going to do that 3 times together, you and me. Let's go for it together. Ready with the space in front of us? Hands down, let's go. And walking our hands out, and then we can walk the feet in. That's okay to bend those knees. Then we're going to walk our feet back, and then we're going to walk our hands back and stand up, and that's 1. We're going to do 2 more. Hands down, walking out, and we're walking our hands, our feet towards our hands, not standing just yet. We're going to walk those feet back, and then walk those hands back to our feet. Whew. We've just got 1 more to go. Let's do this together. Walking out, and then walking our feet towards our hands, and then last time, walking those hands back, and whew, standing up. Excellent. So, with this next bit, we are going to go with some more balancing and stretching movements. We're going to bring our feet really wide. So again, make sure you have space for this, and turn your feet out, just as far with your feet as it's comfortable. We're going to bring our hands up, and we're going to reach one side of the room, And then we're going to reach to the other side of the room. All right, so get into position, feet wide, hands out, off we go. Stretching and reaching, and then stretching and reaching to the other side. That's it. Reach with those fingertips just as far as you can, and then stretch over to the other side. Getting a nice stretch through the legs and the arms as well. Here we go. As far as we can, like we're trying to touch the side of the wall, the side of the room. And let's go for one more. Each side. Reach and reach. There we go. Whew. We're going to keep our feet in this position. I'm going to bring our hands up nice and high. Now with one hand, I'm going to reach to my opposite foot. And then I'm going to come back up and reach to the opposite foot. All right, you ready to do these with me? We'll do a few on each side. Off we go. Reach and up. Reach and up. Now just do these movements as it's comfortable for your body. You can bend the knee a little bit, that's fine. Reach and back up, nice and high. Reaching and up. Let's go for one more on each foot. Reach and reach. Whew, nice and high. And we'll walk our feet back together. Well done. Now, this one is a little bit easier, but a little bit more stretchy. We're going to have our feet together, and we're going to take one hand and reach it high up into the air, and the other hand low down towards the floor. And we're going to stretch all the way down that side of the body, and we're going to reach up the other side and down towards the floor, stretching the side of the body. And let's do that again a couple more times. This one feels really good to stretch up and stretch down. Stretching up like a flower reaching towards the sun, and then one more on each side. Stretch. Again, teachers too, I hope you're doing these stretches as well, teachers. And up and down. Tall as we can. Whew. Excellent. All right, from here we are going to go sideways on so that you can see me, and we're going to move our spine, okay, so our bodies. And I'm going to start nice and tall with my chest up, and then I'm going to tuck my chin and roll down, just like I was rolling a piece of paper, like a poster or a towel. Hands down to the floor. Nice and slowly I'm going to uncurl and come up nice and tall. Okay, follow me through this one. Chin down, and then bring those hands all the way to the floor. Rest for a moment, and then uncurl and come all the way up and open up through the chest. One more, let's go together. Chin down, roll. Feel the body as we curl down towards the floor, and then slowly come back up. Excellent. Feel really stretched after that one. We're going to sit down for this next one and sit up nice and tall with our legs out in front of us. So I'm going to reach my hands towards my toes. I'll do this one first to show you. Now, some of you may be able to touch your toes. It doesn't matter if you can't. You're just going to go as far as you can go, stretching down to those toes. Okay, let's go with me. Off we go, down. Now, some of you might be able to go a lot further. That's okay. And we're going to hold that stretch and then come up, sit nice and tall. I don't know about you, but I could feel that stretch. Let's go again. See if we can't go the same again. Down. And just as far as you can with those fingertips, whether that's to the foot, to the ankle, or to the toes. And slowly coming back up again, sitting nice and tall. We're going to go for one more. Down. And reach. And stretch, and then we'll sit up Nice and tall once again. All right, we're going to slowly come up to standing. Fantastic. All right, I hope you're feeling really, really good after that exercise session. I know I am. Well done, and thank you so much for following along with me in this workout. Now remember, later today when you have your lunch or when you eat your dinner, eat up all of your vegetables, and tonight get a great night's sleep, because that is a really good way to help your body recover after you've done some exercise. So enjoy the rest of your day, be kind to one another, and I will see you very soon for another fantastic exercise session. Take care, bye-bye.